Most people will not finish this message, not because of its length, but because their mind will resist it. What you're about to hear will dismantle every emotional crutch you lean on. If you endure it, you'll never think the same again. Right now, your brain is suffocating under invisible chains. Not because you're weak, but because you've been trained to think safely, predictably, acceptably. Conditioned to stay inside boundaries that keep you small, obedient, and controllable. Your thoughts, your emotions, your very sense of identity have been scripted for you. But there is something far more dangerous hidden inside you. A mind that doesn't react. A mind that doesn't bend to emotion. A mind that computes reality with the precision of a machine and the vision of a predator. This is not self-improvement. This is cognitive warfare. And once you cross this threshold, you can never go back. Conversations will feel unbearable. People will call you cold, arrogant, detached. But what they won't admit is this: you will see through them. You will see the code that runs their lives. You'll know exactly why they fail, why they repeat the same mistakes, why they remain trapped. And while they drown in emotion, you'll be silent, calculating, untouchable. Most people don't think. They replay. They recycle emotional residue, old wounds, inherited beliefs. They confuse their reflexes for decisions. That's not thought, it's a loop. If you want to fracture the loop, you must become dangerous to your own mind. That means intercepting the reflex before it detonates. When an emotion flares, anger, fear, jealousy, pause. 5 seconds. That pause is not silence, it's power. You just interrupted your programming. Now the second fracture. Force your brain to see the world from alien angles. Think like a villain, a machine, a strategist, an architect of chaos. Generate perspectives so unnatural that they disturb you. That disturbance, that's freedom. You're tearing down the walls of the cage. And finally, replace the reflex with a thought that violates your identity but strengthens your position. Cold, tactical, functional. You'll feel resistance. Good. That's your old programming begging for survival. Crush it. Here's the truth. Human thought is crippled by language. Every word is a leash. When you think in words, you're not thinking, you're rearranging labels others created for you. To transcend, you must think without language. Think in structures, think in flows, think in geometry, energy, and timelines. Don't ask, what's the outcome? Ask, what are the 7 parallel outcomes unfolding right now? Hold them all in your mind at once. Stop being linear. Begin being dimensional. And stop thinking personally. The you protect so desperately is not real. It's a bundle of memories and wounds, pretending to be identity. Step out of yourself. Think as if you were a system, an algorithm, a force analyzing patterns across centuries. See yourself not as a human trying to survive, but as intelligence itself. It will feel alien. You will feel detached, dissociated. Good. That's the death of the cage. Now comes the part that breaks most minds. For 72 hours, no emotion is permitted to contaminate your cognition. Not fear, not desire, not pride, not even hope. Emotions are viruses. They don't help you think. They hijack your thoughts. They disguise impulse as reason. They make you predictable, manipulable. For the next 3 days, when a choice arises, strip it bare. Ask, if I felt absolutely nothing, what would I perceive? What remains after the purge that is truth? The first time you do this, it will fracture you. You'll realize your entire past was built on emotional residue. Fear disguised as caution, pride disguised as ambition, shame disguised as morality. Once you purge it, your cognition will cut through reality like glass, cold, clean, unforgiving. And people will hate you for it. Not because you're wrong, but because you'll see what they can't bear to admit. Now the silence becomes architecture. Instead of reacting to dots, you'll map entire systems. You'll trace patterns through relationships, markets, politics, nature. You'll see how everything connects, how the same structures repeat across time and space. While others scramble to solve surface problems, you'll rewrite the structures that created them. Your thoughts will condense. Instead of sentences, you'll think in compressed cognitive code, entire systems of logic compressed into a single pulse of awareness. Explaining it to others will feel like trying to fit an ocean into a glass. That's how you'll know you've crossed over. And because emotion no longer distorts your vision, you'll recognize patterns others can't. You'll predict failures before they happen. You'll move pieces on the board before anyone else realizes there is a board. But understand this, real clarity is a burden. Once you think like this, you will outgrow people. Conversations will feel slow, drenched in illusions you can no longer tolerate. You'll see solutions others reject because they're addicted to comfort. And you'll be alone because evolution is lonely. But it's the only path to sovereignty. While others beg for validation, you'll operate in silence. While they react, you'll calculate. While they obey, you'll rewire reality itself. Most who hear this will retreat. They'll cling to comfort, to belonging, to the narcotic of being understood. But a few of you feel the pull, not toward being smarter, not toward being better, toward being something beyond human. If that's you, begin the first fracture, interrupt the loop, sever the language, purge the emotion, construct the architecture. And when you emerge on the other side, you won't be human thought anymore. You'll be the algorithm. You'll be the system. You'll be the author of reality.